Welcome to the Hermitage, the home of Andrew Jackson, President of the United States, war hero, a really interesting character. So let's go explore the grounds and see what we can learn. Here's the front entrance to the Hermitage, where you catch your tour to go through the house. Here are some photos of the inside of the Hermitage from 1892. These photos show the hallway, the front parlor, the dining room, and General Jackson's bedroom. Well, unfortunately, they won't allow any photography in the main mansion. You can tour the building, but you can't take pictures or video. So I'm going to give you a tour of what I can, and behind me is Jackson's first home on the property. This is the original house that Jackson had on the plantation. The first floor has been taken out and the second floor lowered and turned into slave quarters. That's very unusual. Then they moved a distance away, and you can see the Hermitage over there where the Jacksons eventually moved. This is the original home of Andrew Jackson and his wife, and right now we're in the bedroom because the first floor was taken out and the second floor was lowered down. And as we go around, the children's room would have been right there, and then the next room over is where the stairs would have gone down to the first floor. But now it's been converted to a slave quarters, and you can see the original roof and the loft area where the slaves slept is up here. This is another slave cabin, which was built much later than the old Jackson's home, which had been converted into a slave quarter. Now they stand side by side. The other slave quarter building that still stands back here also served as the kitchen. Here is the root cellar in the kitchen. Here's the other room in the slave quarters that is next to the kitchen. In fact, there's like an interior doorway that goes from one room to the other. This is the spring house for the plantation. Jackson had this covered to protect the water supply. This is the outside of Alfred's cabin. This is inside Alfred's cabin. He was one of the enslaved individuals who lived here and then stayed here as a tour guide after he was freed and worked on the plantation. The backside of the Hermitage. There is a real nice formal garden next to the Hermitage. This is the tomb of Andrew Jackson on the property of the Hermitage. This display shows how the original home was taken apart. They have a very nice museum at the Hermitage. If you ask me, it was really the Battle of Horseshoe Bend that prepared Jackson for the Battle of New Orleans. The idea of having a small front to defend against the enemy that makes it harder to get through is the lesson he learned at the Battle of Horseshoe Bend.